Hello everyone. Today I'll be doing a presentation on ecocriticism and how it is used in English literature. This presentation was created by Javier Cabrera, Lilith Zapata, Luis Baltazar, Michael Rashad, and I, Briar Solis. In literature, ecocentrism is portrayed as having a symbiotic relationship between humans and nature. In other words, it is a critical lens utilized to analyze the relationship between humans and nature within the text. This often goes beyond the scope of generalizations into the territory of what really connects us towards nature more than just survival itself. William Rousseket is believed to be the first person to coin the term ecocentrism in 1978. Joseph Meeker wrote a book titled The Comedy of Survival, Studies in Literary Ecology, in which he used the term literary ecology to refer to the study of thematics centered around biology and relationships found in literature. Ecocritics believe in the notion that human culture is related to the natural world. Ecocriticism speculates that all life forms are interconnected. Ecocriticism promotes the idea that there is a well-defined link between the natural world and our culture. It is a fairly new form of literary criticism that allows one to analyze and interpret literary texts, which provides a new perspective to the field of literary and theoretical academia. While humans must utilize and exploit nature to survive and thrive, there is no consensus between what is ethical, fair use, and environmental cynicism. Ecocentrism often creates times where the power structure of man versus nature is prevalent within literature. Ecocentrism gives nature an identity to which humans are incapable of understanding, and is often the source of deep study and thoughts. Where this is most prevalent is within the two stories we analyzed, one of which being White Tigers. In the story White Tigers, it demonstrates ecocriticism using nature to tell of her journey and her achievements. During her training in the mountains, she comes to an enlightenment that nature encompasses everything, and one must be closer to it to face adversity. The different parts of the world and nature, as represented by dragons, to Milan, and through this she can endure hardship and gain an understanding of the contradictions in life. This was written by Maxine Hong Kingston. Another great example of ecocriticism in literature is in John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath. The characters in The Grapes of Wrath are connected to the natural environment very deeply, as they use it as a source of sustenance and wealth for their families. Jim Casey and Tom Joad face issues in their personal lives. Tom, after killing an officer at the farm his family were staying at, decides to depart from his family and seek justice for the underprivileged. Casey was a former preacher who was engaging in sexual activity with younger women. Both characters found their versions of truth in the wilderness. And as their journey progressed westward towards California, you can really see how both of these characters become more in tune with nature and the world around them. And they both find ways that they must unify and come together in order to be strong and support each other. Casey, having found this at the start of the story, while Tom finds this only at the end of the story. And I believe this is best exemplified by the ending of the story itself, where after rain and flooding, and Rosa Sharon's baby is stillborn, they reach a barn in which they find a small boy and a starving man. And at the end, Rosa Sharon feeds the man her breast milk, showing that they must come together as one in order to face adversity. And that will be the end of the presentation. Thank you for taking your time to listen to and or watch the presentation. We'd hope to see you again.